Welcome back, viewers. When a liberal journalist mocks Jungkook in public, his stunning response leaves everyone silent. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. The event took place in late 2023, with international press gathered to speak with BTS's youngest member, who had just broken records on the Billboard charts. Jungkook, dressed sharply in black, answered questions with his usual charm until things took a sharp turn. A controversial journalist, Sarah Mitchell, challenged him with a dismissive question: "Isn't your success just manufactured pop culture supported by teenage girls? Doesn't that lack artistic value?" The atmosphere turned tense. But instead of reacting defensively, Jungkook calmly responded, "Thank you for the question. It's interesting you mention young girls as though their opinions don't matter. In truth, they are among the most thoughtful and passionate music lovers. They don't just consume music, they analyze, create, and build communities around it." He continued, addressing the notion of artistic merit, "I've been deeply involved in writing and producing my music. Just because lyrics are in a different language doesn't make them less meaningful. Music is a universal language." His poised, thoughtful response quickly went viral. Hashtags like #JungkookSpeaksFacts began trending globally, as fans and public figures applauded him for addressing deeper issues, such as cultural elitism and gender bias in music criticism. Cultural commentators praised the moment as a major turning point for global pop, noting how Jungkook used his platform to stand up not just for himself, but for fans and young artists worldwide. Universities and media outlets cited the exchange as a textbook case of dignified, impactful communication in the face of bias. Fellow artists, professors, and fans alike celebrated Jungkook's maturity, with some calling it a moment that helped reshape how entertainment journalism and global fandoms are perceived. His powerful words still resonate today: music isn't about where you're from or who listens to it. It's about connecting hearts across boundaries, and that's what makes it beautiful. Famous Artist 1, what Jungkook did in that moment was remarkable. He didn't just defend himself, he defended an entire generation of music lovers. Famous Artist 2, it's about time someone addressed these underlying biases in how we view popular music and its fans. Jungkook did it perfectly. The impact of this moment extended far beyond that press conference room. Young artists worldwide began citing this incident as an example of how to handle criticism with grace while standing firm in one's artistic integrity. Fan 1, seeing Jungkook stand up not just for himself but for all of us was so powerful. He showed that our passion for music is valid and valuable. Fan 2, this wasn't just about defending K-pop, it was about challenging the way society often dismisses young people's interests and passions. The exchange even made its way into university courses discussing media bias, cultural dynamics, and the globalization of entertainment. Communications professors began using it as an example of effective cross-cultural dialogue. Voiceover, the incident catalyzed significant changes in how entertainment journalism approached coverage of global artists. Many publications began implementing more culturally sensitive training for their journalists. The conversation shifted from questioning the validity of different musical genres to celebrating the diversity of global pop culture. Jungkook's response had helped bridge the gap between different musical worlds. In subsequent interviews, Jungkook remained humble about the incident, always redirecting attention to the bigger issues it represented: respect, understanding, and the power of music to unite people. The ripple effects continued to spread. Music awards shows began incorporating more diverse categories, and critical discussions about music began to focus more on artistic merit rather than genre or origin. What we saw that day was more than just a clever response to a provocative question. It was a turning point in how the global entertainment industry views and values different forms of artistic expression. The incident inspired other artists to speak up about their experiences with cultural prejudice and bias in the industry. A more open dialogue began about respect, appreciation, and the evolution of global popular culture. Looking back, what seemed like a potentially controversial moment became a catalyst for positive change. Jungkook's response demonstrated that sometimes the most powerful way to handle criticism is with understanding, intelligence, and grace. The impact of this moment continues to resonate. It's referenced in discussions about artistic integrity, fan culture, and the changing face of global entertainment. It serves as a reminder that true artistry knows no boundaries of language, culture, or genre. In the end, what could have been a negative incident became a powerful statement about respect, understanding, and the universal language of music. Jungkook's response didn't just silence a critic, it opened doors for better understanding and appreciation of diverse artistic expressions. Jungkook's words that day, "Music isn't about where you're from or who your fans are. It's about connecting hearts and minds across all boundaries. That's what makes it beautiful." Called D-Day the Final, the concert that kicked off today, August 4th, will be held in 3 shows at the Olympic Gymnastics Arena, also known as the KSPO Dome. It is an indoor arena located in the Olympic Park in Seoul. Ahead of the concert, ARMYs were sure that Jungkook would make an appearance during one of the shows, as they had spotted the idol rehearsing 7. To add to the buzz, on August 3rd, Jungkook took to Weverse, an online community app for K-pop fans, to tease fans. "See you tomorrow," he wrote on Weverse. When Suga was performing his song Burn It, Jungkook joined him on stage and performed alongside his Yoongi Hyung, big brother. Jungkook also performed his track 7, which was an additional surprise for fans. While the Golden Magne, youngest member of BTS, has performed his solo single in front of fans in America and the UK, only a few Korean fans had the opportunity to see his live performance on the Inkigayo, Korean music TV show, stage. Fan account @_rapper_JK replied, "According to your website, Harry Styles had the record for biggest streams for a track in a single week for a male with 78.4 M streams. Jungkook has just surpassed 89.7 M streams in a week, according to Spotify." On August 2nd, Guinness World Records shared an article announcing that both BTS members Jimin and Jungkook achieved 2 new Guinness World Records each. So, Jungkook now holds the achievements of most streamed track on Spotify in 1 week, male, with 89,748,171 streams and fastest time for a music track to reach 100 million streams on Spotify, male, according to the article. Social media rumors say that other idols have also been spotted rehearsing. Does this mean that Suga is expected to bring more special guests over the coming 2 days? We will have to wait and watch. Meanwhile, ARMYs had to stand up for their idol and call out the "Please inform us" in the comments. Please do no longer forget about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our day updates.